Welcome or welcome back to video number 5. No, that's 10. This is 5. One hand of the before and afters for our home. Today we're going to be doing the laundry room. And this home we have lovingly cared for and we have lived in for almost 6 years. It will be 6 years in March. This is January when we are filming these videos. And this house will be listed as of tomorrow. On one hand, we are very sad, but on the other hand, we are very excited of what the future holds for us. And we are filming these videos not only for you to see how far this house has come from when we first purchased it until now and all of the hard work we have poured into this house, but also to preserve these memories for ourselves. You know the drill. Before we can see the after, we have to go back to the before and how this laundry room started. And this is how it started. Plain white walls, wire rack, and this was the tile before. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. We're back at it again. We showed you the demo of the bathroom yesterday, and now we're starting on the laundry room.
Time to get dirty and sweaty.
And this was the during demoing all that tile. We've got the washer and dryer back where they go for the time being. All the holes are patched. That wall right there, I'm not worried about getting perfect because that's going to be a wood feature wall. So that wall is going to be all covered up. But yeah, this is where we ended. So this is before we laid the tile. We used something called Schluter, and this was before grout after laying the tile. I'm finished with the laundry room and the bathroom. I have white. No, I didn't give myself a manicure. I have white hands. It won't come off. It's from the grout. And this is the laundry room. Good morning. And as you can hear in the background, we're getting started on the feature wall in the laundry room. But first, Dave is putting down all of the floor molding.
Hard work.
And then he's gonna start stacking up the wall. How are you gonna do that around the dryer thingy?
I don't know yet. I gotta figure it out. Nothing to it but to do it. Bye.
Bye.
I'm listening to Avril and Mod Son.
Okay. It looks really good, my love.
A little better when the trend.
Yeah, you gotta go to hardware store and get some trim.
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
I love it. No, it looks good. I like it.
Dave did some smart engineering on the side of the cabinet because the cabinet can't sit directly against the wall. If we did that, we wouldn't be able to open the door. So he did some smart engineering to be able to
Use some shims and some 1x4 yellow pine, and then that way we can just paint it to match the cabinet. Whoa! About dropped it. So is it on the board?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Wowzers. That does look good.
Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm being dramatic. So what you think?
I like it. It looks beautiful.
Now I'm just trying to figure out the height that you want these doors.
They look beautiful. And then of course I painted. I always called this my bubblegum wall because it did remind me of spearmint gum color. We also changed out that light at the top there. You can see that fluorescent light at the top of the screen. That's just Dave being silly Dave. And then we also put up some extra shelving. Although this laundry room was very small, it ended up being one of my absolute favorite rooms in the house. Welcome back to another video. I realized I don't think I may have, I don't know. I think I did show you guys what the laundry room ended up looking like after we did everything, but I kind of styled the shelves a little bit. I don't think I've showed you that, so I'll show you that. Ta-da! Bam! I do really love it. I really, really love it. Now, we did do this. Let me get up on my little stool here. So Dave wanted everything to be symmetrical because, you know, he is who he is. So he put the L brackets here in the center. But of course, that made the ends kind of wobbly. So we went on Amazon and we bought these tiny little 1-inch L brackets. So he put L brackets on either corner here, and it makes it very, very sturdy. So that is what the laundry room looks like now. Now, of course, the laundry room evolved over time. I did change some things out, add a few things, and of course, we did theme it to something Disney and added lots of little features and touches to make you think of The Little Mermaid. And now that you have seen the before, let's show you the after. Okay, so this room is probably the smallest room in our house. As you saw in the before footage, it just had the wire rack that a lot of laundry rooms have. Those quirky little wire racks that things fall through, that it's not a flat surface. It's hard to have things on top of the shelf because they teeter-totter. Let me take you through everything that we did in this room to get it to where it is today. If you haven't seen a trend, we do love barn doors. I do think they add a lot of character. Some people don't like them. They're just kind of too country or shabby chic for their style. And like I've said in some of these other videos, I know that my style is not going to be everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay, but we do like barn doors. This particular barn door we got at Costco. It came as a whole kit. You got the door and you also got all of the hardware to hang the door as well. So we did have to purchase this piece of lumber here to have a backer board to hang the hardware on. If you don't have that, you just have to hang the hardware directly to your drywall, which if you're drilling into studs, that's all fine and good. But if you have a long piece of lumber like we did, it is a whole lot easier because you're not going to be able to drill into a stud for every single one. So this gives us a way to anchor it a little better, if that makes sense. And as you go inside, this is what you see. Now we did try to theme this room to The Little Mermaid. And when we set out to redo these rooms in our house, we knew that we wanted some of the rooms to have a theme, and we do love Disney. We also love Universal. We never did really theme anything to Universal. We did want to do a Harry Potter room, but we'll just have to do that in the next house. What we were thinking of with the themed rooms was not overly kitschy, overly in your face, those themes or those characters. We just wanted it to be very subtle. So we did have some demo to do in this laundry room. We did replace the tile, and this tile is the same tile that we have in all of our guest bathrooms as well, which you will see in future videos. So we demoed the floor, and we also demoed the wire rack that was in here. So as you see, what we added was 2 cabinets for extra storage, and these cabinets we purchased from Lowe's. They are already pre-painted, so that was really good. And being that there's, you know, shelves in here, you do have extra storage. Same on the other side. And we also added these shelves in between. This room, like I said, is themed to The Little Mermaid. So there's just small touches here and there. You have a shell there. That pearl does light up, but you're not going to be able to see it lit up. I will try to remember to film some night footage in here just so you can see. Actually, I might turn it all on and close the door just so you can see the full effect. We have some she shells here, and my son Nick actually made that when he was in elementary school, so I added that there. And then one of the biggest things that I love is we added this shelf right here above the washer and dryer. It allows me to have some aesthetic pieces like the light and the little octopus, a candle, and you know, I'm extra, so I have my laundry detergent and the softener in glass bottles. I also have a little basket here with dryer balls and a lint roller. And then these are scent beads. I don't use them very often because I have found that they don't dissolve very well. We went with a cheaper brand and I just don't use them a lot. And another thing that we did was, of course, paint the walls. Now I do love this color. I call it gumball spearmint color because it does remind me of like a spearmint stick of gum. And we added this drying bar that we ordered from Amazon. The little octopus is from IKEA. And like I said, Little Mermaid, so I just took some prints that I printed from the printer, cut them out, and put them in these plastic little, whatever you call them, bubbles that I ordered from Amazon. We have a Little Mermaid print here, and this I have had for absolute years, and it goes, so we hung it up, and the little bubbles continue down. I did originally think about putting the bubbles all over the laundry room, but I kind of stopped it up there, and I did have plans to add a lot more artwork in here, but we just never got around to it. And as you can see, we also added some decorative crown molding in here. Now this, okay. We started in here because we knew it was a very small room. We did think about putting crown molding all through the house because that adds value to your house. This tiny little room, I mean, you can see how tiny it is. I'm just gonna kind of do a spin around. It's very small. It's not big at all. This door goes to the garage. Just the crown molding was over $200 for this room. So yeah, we were like, yeah, we're just gonna stop here. So yeah, we put the crown molding up in here. We also changed the light fixture. It is sea glass-esque, so I thought that it went well with the theme. And another thing that we did was add the same feature wall that we did in the living room behind the TV. So if you remember our video from the living room transformation, This is the same wood and the same concept that we used for the living room. So yeah, that is our little laundry room. I love having the light on. I think it just adds that extra little oomph, that extra little extra that I like. And I'm gonna turn all the lights on and close the door, turn off the lights so that you can see how it looks, because I also have a light and sound machine up there to even add more to the aesthetic. Okay, now we're in here with the lights turned off so that you can see all of the ambiance that my little candles and the pearl, and I'll cut on the sound machine so that you can see what that looks like. And I just love it. I'm probably gonna recreate this in the next house. And yeah, here we go. I absolutely love the glow from the lamp. And just a little tip, this lamp I got from Target, but the light bulb I got from IKEA, because IKEA's light bulbs do not put off a lot of heat. And I tested this out, and I could leave this on all day and all night, and the bottom of that cabinet will not heat up. It does not put out any heat. So that's a little tip for you, just in case you want to have a little light under a cabinet that's closed like that. And I have little candles here and there giving off a soft glow. That's what the pearl looks like. Very cute. I love it. And let me turn on the sound machine so that you can see what that's like. Now, as you can see, it does have cricket sounds, and you can turn that volume all the way down. And you just have a soft glow that looks like you're underwater, which was the idea. And that is it. I hope you liked the transformation of our little laundry room. It's one of my favorite transformations in the house, besides the kitchen. I mean, that was a major transformation, but I do love this little laundry room as much as you can love a laundry room. I mean, I get put to work every time I come in here, but I love it. I hope you loved it too, and I will see you in the next one. All those YouTube-y things. Bye.